Lately, the rain has been non-stop, and every time it pours, our campus faces the same problem. The water just has nowhere to go.
Almost all of the ground uses hard surfaces, concrete, tiles, paving blocks. Water cannot seep into them. Rain hits the surface and falls away immediately. Nothing slows it down. Even the green areas do not help. Most of the grass you see is synthetic. It looks neat, but it does not absorb water. It acts like plastic. Rain stays on top, then it rushes to the drains.
Look around this area.
When heavy rain comes, the drain fill up fast. The water has nowhere else to go. The puddle forms quickly, and flooding becomes more frequent. The problem is not only the rain, the problem is how we cover the land. It looks green, but it absorbs absolutely nothing.
We have seen this before. Not once, not twice, but every time heavy rain falls. Water rises fast, roads disappear, walkways turn into streams. Classes stop, activities freeze. This is not a surprise, but this is a result. The ground can't absorb water anymore. Rain hits hard surface. It flows instantly. It gathers in low areas. Drains cannot keep up. And what should seep into the soil instead spreads across the campus. Flooding becomes normal. Damage becomes routine. And this is not extreme weather alone. This is what happens when the land loses its natural function.
As the campus grows, more buildings appear. Walkways getting paved. Parking areas got wider. Step by step, open soil are disappearing. What used to be absorbing ground are replaced by solid surfaces. Tiles, paving blocks, and concrete. These all make the water not absorb into the ground.
Even sprays called green do not solve the problem. Most of them use artificial turf. It looks green, but it behaves like plastic. Water stays on top and it doesn't soak in. Rain falls, runoff happens immediately. Water moves fast towards the drain, and when rain gets heavy, the system drainage gets overwhelmed. And this is why flooding keeps happening.
This rainy season feels different. Rain falls harder, shrubs come more often, water builds up faster. Drainage systems are under constant pressure. They were not designed for this fall. When rain keeps coming, they fail. Water overflows on the fence and roads. Students struggle to move around campus, activities slow down, some stop completely.
This is no longer an occasional problem. It happens again and again during the rainy months.
When water cannot enter the soil, it does not stay long. It runs off. Then the rain stops. After that, the ground dries quickly because nothing holds moisture. Pavement heats up fast under the sun. The surface releases heat back into the air. The campus becomes hotter after rain, not cooler. Flooding and heat now come from the same cause. The ground has lost its ability to work naturally.
This is not just a small inconvenience. It affects the way we move, where we sit, how comfortable the campus feels, and even how safe it is during heavy rain. But the good news is this problem is permanent. There are things we can do that don't require hard construction, like adding biopores or small infiltration holes in case spots around campus.
Keeping drains clean so water flows faster.
Or reducing unnecessary synthetic turf in areas that don't need it.
These small changes help the ground absorb more water, or at least help the water drain properly.